Welcome to my live. It is like 3:49 in the morning, so I wouldn't expect a whole lot of banter. I'm just gonna do some art. Feel free to watch. Let's see. The name's Skull Slinger, by the way. Allison Reed. I'm a Midwestern artist. And I primarily work with animal skulls. And this is the kind of design I do on them. This is a cow skull. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is a cow skull. What? How's everybody doing this morning? Glad y'all are doing good. Oh, thank you so much. I have the night off work tonight, but well, actually, tonight I have to work, but I'm off work right now. Does that make sense? I go in at 7 p.m. Jacob, no. What? I work at a biorefinery. I'm a plant tech. I'm the only woman in production. And right now we're on nights, so that's fun. What do you do? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's almost like I thought you were going to ask. Don't encourage him, Coyote. So we basically turn corn into ethanol. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you. Oh my gosh. I run a bar here in West Texas. We just closed for the night. Hella busy. Oh, okay. That sounds like a fun job. I'm sure it has its crazy nights, though. I've actually never been to Texas. Ethanol sucks. What sucks about ethanol? Because people in my town are saying that too. I want to know. Educate me, because all I'm hearing is what the owner tells me. You know what I mean? So if you've got some intel, you let me know. I'm being told that it's a good thing because it makes us less dependent on fossil fuels. And it burns cleaner. What are you hearing? Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys. It's no good for cars. Like it tears them up? Is that what you mean? Biotechnology was medicine and vaccines, but I guess other things also. Yes. It is other things. You should come to Texas. It's the place to be. I would love to at least visit. So it tears up the cars. Do tattoos. I've thought about it. I haven't gotten much farther than that. Skulls are a lot cheaper than a tattoo gun. And these dudes don't whine. You're caught up in the scare resource. Since without government subsidies, your job wouldn't exist. I just work there, man. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get oh, I have lots of tattoos, yes. I'm just trying to get an honest perspective on the opposition. I used to make don't know why you're baiting me right now. I'm trying to do art. Do you love Trump? Yes, I have lots of tattoos. Intercept concepts. I actually have a tattoo that looks a lot like this skull that I'm doing. If you guys give me 1 second, I can go change and I'll show them to you. So let me finish this line real quick. I bet you hate Trump. Okay, I'll be right back. Because I want to show you. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. Isn't that cool? I traded that for the skull. What's the deal with my father? You know my dad? Thank you. I don't want to talk politics, but I can tell you I hate Trump. Enough said for me. Captain Farron. Yeah, same. I just didn't want him to bait me. You know, I've not liked that guy since I was a little girl. And I'm going to age myself here, but I remember watching Miss America and being like, what's with this guy? So, I'm Team FDT. I see now. Yeah. Yeah, but for the most part, I'm just here to talk about art. I love painting too. Do you have a YouTube? I would love to watch. I'm a ceramic fanatic. Nice. So do you do ceramics or you're just a fan? I did not expect this many people to be awake right now. Bunch of go-getters. Any Fallout fans in here? Well, when you get a channel, you come let me know because I will follow you or subscribe. I'm playing Fallout 4. And I went from level 1 to I'm halfway through level 3 tonight. I love it. The TV show got me into it. Oh my. Do you have any accounts on any apps? I'd love to follow you. I'm a huge ceramic fan, but I suck at them. I go to classes. And I've done some wheel throwing, but nothing to brag about. I got a microwave kiln for Christmas. Hey, Mark Preston, welcome in. You should definitely get one started. Sorry, that's my husband. I promise. That's fantastic. He's asleep right now. He got up to use the bathroom. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I'm not editing that out. You definitely should. Well, I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do. It's helped me a lot with my goals as an artist. Having a social media presence has opened the doors a lot for me when it comes to vending and finding stores to let me sell my art, galleries. They see that you have that account and you have some followers, and for some reason that helps them say yes, tips the scales your way. I wondered if you guys heard that. That was so funny. He probably did it extra loud for y'all. He likes an audience. He's a show off. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing here. Sorry, you guys can yell at me when you can't see what I'm doing. I'm not used to doing this on camera. So there's a learning curve. He's asleep. He just got up to use the bathroom. I'm in the living room, which is right next to the bathroom. Luckily. Where's everybody from? I'm in Indiana. Nice. I just got done talking to somebody that was in South Carolina. Charleston. I went to Asheville probably about 5 years ago and absolutely loved it. Went to see a comedy show. Add Q&A sticker. Try it. Go to Carrie's. No. No, I don't want to do that. North Dakota, but I don't remember why. That's such a great answer. I don't remember why. I did not go to the zoo in Asheville. I get it mixed up with my trip to Knoxville, but I believe I went to a place called Scruffy's. Does that sound right? And I went to a restaurant called Tupelo Honey, which was really good. Yeah, that was a pretty good show. The place looks like kind of like a church inside in the showroom. Yes, I stayed in Knoxville to go to, so I stayed in Knoxville so that I could go to the Asheville Comedy Show. I like both those towns very much. Y'all have the prettiest mimosa trees. We only got like one or two straggling around here. I know they're invasive, but they're pretty. What do you want from me? I went to see Drew Morgan and DJ Lewis. I don't know if anybody's familiar, but they're from, I don't know if anybody's heard of Well Read Comedy, but they're in that group of people. Or the liberal rednecks. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And I love hummingbirds too. What a great combo. I had a collection of human skulls in my basement. Is that weird? It depends on who you ask. I don't have any human skulls. The only human pieces I have are mine. I am up, well, it's 4:11, but I've been up all night. I work night shift. I'm just off. This is my night off. What about you? Good golly. How much are these pieces? It depends on how big the skull is, but I keep them pretty cheap. This one, if I was to sell it, I'd probably sell for $200, even though I'm putting in at least 40 hours of work. I try to keep them affordable because I don't want my art to just end up in rich people's hands. Everybody deserves art. Man, you're up really late. Well, I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I don't like charging a lot of money for my work, especially since I work for a living. I don't know. I did trade the other one I did like this for a tattoo that I would say is worth $350. So bartering, I get my money's worth more there, and it all comes out in the wash, I think. But yeah, I don't think I could charge more than that for this. Maybe $250. But since Etsy's a nightmare, and honestly, USPS has not been impressing me lately either. I have to do everything locally, which is indie. I have traveled to Eastern Kentucky to vend, and I will probably do that again this year, but that won't be till October in Cumberland. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. My doggy's having nightmares. It's okay. It's okay. buddy. Can you hear him? The house is hopping. So yeah, I can't ship, unfortunately. This is going to a friend of mine. And then the rest of my skulls I sell out of a shop in Indy. You okay, buddy? Thank you guys for the likes. That's so kind. Okay. I got my line drawn. Painted. Have you noticed that the paint's starting to turn blue in sunspots as it dries? Around here. It's pulling the pigment from the purple. And this purple that I have underneath is the only paint that I have that does this. Is there a historical basis for the pattern? No. And that's not a dumb question at all. They look a lot like mandalas, which have a lot of meaning. This is just, it's my own design. And I've been doing it since middle school. I just haven't been doing it on skulls since middle school. I started doing the skulls because I kayak a lot and I found a lot of skulls and bones. And I always wanted to make art with them, but I didn't want my art to be scary. So I decided I would paint them, and I try to paint them in a way that people get lost in the art and forget about what the medium actually is. Thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I love animals. So I always I'll find them in the woods, or I have skinned a snake before. That was roadkill. But I don't ever hurt anything to get my bones. I used to paint bottles. I think a big part of it is just using my resources for my art. I do paint on canvas sometimes, but it's not my preferred medium. I've always wanted things, found objects. So I think since I already had a knack for that and then just kept finding bones and skulls, it just kind of ended up happening. It happened during the pandemic too. So I think that. And is this your full-time job? Kind of amazing. No, I wish it was my full-time job. I work at a biorefinery, which is kind of like a distillery. We just do a little bit more with our product than a distillery does. And I currently work night shift, so that's why I'm up right now. I'm off, but gotta keep the sleep schedule. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I actually, Wednesday, I got confirmation that I get to sell my art out of one of my favorite shops in Indianapolis. I'm really excited about that. It's a huge milestone for me. The guys seem really impressed with my work, so that was really sweet. Made my day. Made my whole month. Molly, are you from Tennessee? My family's from Kentucky, Pulaski County. But I live in Indiana. I'm trying to decide what to fill this with. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about it, but my friend found this cow on his land. And I can tell by the bones that it had been butchered. So it looked like somebody had eaten all of it and discarded the bones. And now even the bones are going to get used. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it seemed, judging by the characteristics on the skull and things, it looks like she was pretty old too. So I'm hoping she had a happy life. This one's going to be a gift for my friend because he gave me a whole bunch of bones and skulls. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I've never been to California, but it's definitely on my list of places to go. I think I'd really like it there. I have actually sent a skull to California, but those people ended up moving to Tennessee, ironically. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to put in this next space here. Let me see how it looks on the screen. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Yes, everyone from California is moving to Tennessee. What is that about? It's a huge influx. I've noticed that. I want to live in Kentucky. I love Tennessee, but the whole reason I would move a place like that is for seclusion. You know what I mean? And if everybody's moving out there, then no thank you. That kind of defeats the purpose. From what I've heard, it's the music scene in Nashville. Okay. Have I been to Nashville? No. Yes. That's Pigeon Forge area, right? Yeah. Well, I guess I could see that. We'll blame it on Bonnaroo. It's all Bonnaroo's fault. And Dolly Parton. I'm just kidding. I love Dolly. Gotta make that real clear. But she might be a little bit at fault still. We have plenty of space here in the Northern Prairie. North Dakota. That's crazy. So, my company is from South Dakota, Sioux City, Sioux Falls. Is Sioux City a thing? I'm not from Tennessee, a few hours away, but not too far. Okay. I'm getting ready to do a flower pattern, but I'm doing some dots for reference so it's not too wonky. So I know how my placement's gonna work. Oh, she's getting heavy. I know I said that like a mom holding a baby. You get attached to your work. What do you want? I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I didn't expect anybody on here at all, so this is pretty sweet. I live on the east coast of North Carolina. I live right on Highway 12. The beach is 2 minutes away from the Wright Brothers Memorial on the beach. All the beach life. Nice. You guys have the Wright Brothers Memorial? Weren't they from Ohio? I've been in Fort Campbell in Kentucky, but that's it. You're in Indiana? Yes. Yes, I'm in Indiana. I'm right by Indianapolis. Just outside of it. Fort Campbell. I'm not sure who. I like Indianapolis. I don't really fit in the rest of the state, to be honest with you. There are things I like about it. I think it's beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. But I definitely don't fit in. I think I would fit in more in California. Or Oregon. Someplace like that. But I'll probably end up in Appalachia because that's where all my family's at. It's there. We're from Ohio, but came to North Carolina for the first flight. Oh. I am a huge kayaker. I have 6 kayaks. That's actually what got me into this. Was I kept finding animal skulls while I was kayaking and bones. Kayaking and hiking. 2 of my favorite things to do. Kayaking's gotten really popular around here. A couple years ago, you'd never see anybody on the river, and now the river's pretty packed. The only thing is, here lately, we've had some pretty dry summers, so early summer you can get some good floating in, but the late summers you'd be lucky to get in. It's down to a trickle. But there's always a lake. I love a good lake day. The only thing that drives me crazy about these is I am a sucker for symmetry, and there's nothing symmetrical about these. I just had to get over it. There's been a big ruckus over it because North Carolina had on their license plates the first flight, and now it's changed. Oh, I didn't know that. People get uproarious over silly things. You guys can have the Wright brothers. I mean, it's cool that they did the first airplane, but I don't want to fight anybody over it. That's wild. I'm not in Ohio, so I have no skin in the match anyway. There's- Did you hear my wrist pop? You do it for the love of art. So the next skull that I'm going to work on is a wild boar. Yeah. Do you ever display your art, like art shows? So I have done art galleries, and I used to be an art vendor. Well, I used to be is not the way to put it. I don't vend right now, but I still could if I wanted. But right now I'm selling out of a shop in Indy. Oh, I'm not used to my wrist doing that. My ankles do it a lot, but dang. She is a hefty little girl, though. No offense, Joni. So the reason I don't really like doing art shows is because they only last for like a month, and these things are very fragile, and I am a klutz. So I've gotten a lot of damaged skulls out of carting them around from gallery to gallery. So I decided to focus more on like artsy shops, novelty shops. I think it's going to work out really well. This shop that I'm talking about is part metaphysical, part vintage, part novelty, a little bit of everything. And the demographic, I think, is going to work really well. It's this little corner of Indianapolis called Irvington, and everybody there is obsessed with like Halloween and witchy things. So I think my work will do really well there. Do you use... Oh, yes, I absolutely clear coat everything. Irvington, yep, I love it. Yes, and I just got the green light to put my skulls up in there. The meeting went so nice, you guys. I was so scared that they wouldn't want my art in there. First, I don't know why. I'm just afraid of rejection. I'm human. And they flipped shit over it. Like, they really, I don't know if it seemed very genuine. And it was just such an uplifting experience. I think it's going to be a good deal. Feeling like I'd fit in more successfully in California. Yes. Free thinker, yes. by definition. Like, I'm into George Orwell and everything. Um, I've read his books. I actually have a graphic novel of 1984. And so, yes, I would consider myself a free thinker. I have to put wood in the heater. It's cold out. It's very cold out. And I'm not a very religious person. The people here, they don't go to church, but they consider themselves religious. It's kind of weird, honestly. It's not the ones I know. Me too. I think we need more of those in the world. And I fear we're getting less. Yes, it is in the Bible Belt. I've had people argue with me about that, but we absolutely are. And I was raised Southern Baptist, and I think that might be part of why I'm so adverse to it. I went every Sunday until I was 13, and then I was like, no more. I'm full. Even the place I work at is religious, and I didn't even know that was legal. Not always. My brother and sister still, I think they pretend to be religious, but isn't that the way? But I remember being young and being like, this stuff doesn't make sense to me. Nobody could ever tell me or change that. I don't know. It's just not for me. I have some friends that are religious, some really close friends. But it's not for me. Intuition, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Now, I will say the music hit pretty hard, though. I like me some bluegrass gospel. Not gonna lie about that at all. That's what got me into regular bluegrass, so. And that's one of my favorite genres. I think that's part of what confused me, because music can make you feel some type of way. And so whenever I heard the music, I would get that sometimes. And I confused that for feeling something from God or something. And then when I got older, I just realized that that's just what music does. That's why it's awesome. Worship music. It's a bluegrass band you like. Punch Brothers is a really good one. I also like Wood Brothers. There's a lot of brothers. But Punch Brothers is my favorite off the top of my head. Bella Fleck, also really, 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 really good. It is. Lester Flats. I was gonna say any Scruggs. Any Scruggs will do. If their last name is Scruggs and they can't pick, then they must have been adopted. There's so many brothers. Wood Brothers, Felice Brothers, Punch Brothers. Ooh, Trampled by Turtles. Molly Tuttle's also really good. And Sarah Watkins. I'm a recovering banjo picker. My grandpa used to play banjo. I called him my pappy. He could play banjo really well, and he sang really well too. And he had one of those picks that it goes on your thumb. It's like a ring. And my best friend is also a banjo player. He wails. So he's pretty much changing the game when it comes to bluegrass music. I am not musically inclined, so I don't know exactly what he means when he says that. But once I figure it out, I'll let you all know. Good. I'm glad. I'm always happy to share good music. And if anybody has any to add, please chime in. I've been up all night, so my mind's not very sharp. Oh, The Devil Make 3. You got to check them out. In the Dead South. Oh, can you guys see what I'm working on here? I got a little, kind of looks like flower petals. Kind of Escher-esque, since we have the same shape going this way and this way. I'm a big Escher fan, MC Escher. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but he made, I'd say one of his most famous pieces are what they call Crazy Stairs on Family Guy, where it's just like a loop. Thank you so much. Upstairs. I fell asleep about 6 p.m. yesterday evening and woke up at 1:30 this morning. That is some crazy sleep hours, Captain. Oh, brother, where art thou? Yes, so Alison Krauss. That whole album hits so hard. Oh, brother, where art thou? We thought you was a toad. Such a good movie. He's bona fide. Ooh, and she's got that band. I know it's a little unrelated because I wouldn't consider them bluegrass, but she's with Robert Plant. And their music bangs. Been dealing with pneumonia and the flu. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you got some rest. Hopefully you're feeling better now. Sometimes that's all it takes is a good crash session, a bed rot. Oh, she's heavy. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a few. I need to do some stretching and just sit this thing down, to be honest with you. But what a good hang. Like I said, I didn't expect anybody to be on at all. And y'all have been such good conversation. I really appreciate you. Also, I'm on all the platforms as Skull Slinger. So if you want to be friends, let's be friends. That's what it's all about. You seem cool as hell. So, all of you. Yes, thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for all your compliments. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you not being freaked out. I was on another app and somebody was like, oh, I'm scared, and left. They didn't report me, thankfully, but... Oh, and I do apologize if you were on here. My husband went to the bathroom right next to me. His acoustics were very good. We work with what we got here. But this went really well, so I'll definitely do this again very soon. Probably Monday night / Tuesday morning. Yes, see, that's why I'm thinking I might fit in a little better there. I had these skulls up for, I would say, 6 months. And see, I'm right next to Indianapolis in a very small and small-minded town. And I had these skulls up in a store in this town. And they just collected dust. But I think they'll do a lot better in Indy. It's not like that. It's so funny because it's a 20-minute drive, but the people there are like night and day. Truth be told, that's probably where I'll end up because I've got family around here. And I do have a sense of belonging there in Indy, so that would be my compromise. All right, Captain. I hope I see you again. Thank you so much. You have a great night, day. Get some rest. Feel better. Oh, yeah. In spite of. That's what fuels me. Thank you so much, good golly. You've been such good company. I really appreciate you. Yes, of course. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to go ahead and log off here too. See you guys. All right.